Well, what a game. What a game. What a game. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugai. And tonight I'm going to talk about today's SEC championship game as you had the Georgia Bulldogs beating the Texas Longhorns 22-19 in overtime to win the SEC championship. Before I get into this video, man, for anyone, if you want to drop a dial on the Cash App, my Cash App information is down in the description box. Also, my social media information is down there. I co-host a sports talk radio show every Sunday morning. That information is down there. If you're a subscriber to the channel, greatly appreciate the love and support. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification button, like the video, and share it with your folks. Georgia gets the win, man, 22-19, and really entertaining game, like really entertaining game, and obviously these are two of the better teams in the country, yo. Um, Look, real ugly. Texas statistically dominated this game, especially early on. Had the 6-3 lead at halftime. And then before halftime, man, Carson Beck playing around, moving here, moving there, try to throw the Hail Mary. Then, he gets injured. Look like an elbow injury. We're going to find out exactly the extent of that injury. And for Georgia's sake, at least they ain't gonna have to play till like around New Year's because they're gonna have a bye. But the Carson Beck injury, it's something we're gonna have to monitor. And then comes Gunnar Stockton, yo. Like first drive in the game leads Georgia down to a touchdown. And then it was kind of nip and tuck after that. He had a critical turnover in the fourth quarter. But then they go to overtime, man. Georgia holds Texas to a field goal. Beck actually comes back into the game after Gunnar Stockton got absolutely blasted by a Texas defender. I thought he had. I'm like, how in the world did he not get a concussion on that play? And then Beck comes in, hands it off to Trevor Etienne. Who finishes, who walks it off and wins the game. His first game back in a few games. 94 yards, I think, and two touchdowns. What a really good game, man. Really good game, man. Big, big win for Georgia. Um, Look, I've said it over and over again. I think if every team plays their absolute best, I think Georgia's the best team in the country. Like, I think, of course, that's with a healthy Carson Beck, that is. Um, they got stars everywhere, man. But they gotta play up to that, and of course they gotta be healthy. Texas is a good team, man. Texas has a lot of talent. They're good, really good defensively. But I will say this, man. It's a part of me that is glad that Georgia won this game and won the SEC. And I'm gonna say this strictly because though Texas was a newcomer into the SEC, Texas didn't go through a gauntlet SEC schedule, yo. I mean, let's keep it 100. Yeah, they got Georgia at home and of course lost. Texas avoided LSU. They avoided Alabama. They avoided Ole Miss. They avoided Tennessee. They avoided South Carolina and they avoided Missouri. How you get an SEC schedule where you ain't got to play none of them teams, man? And then the one team they had you playing, Georgia, you played them at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want a team with that type of schedule being the SEC champion, to be honest with you. Meanwhile, let's give it to Georgia. Georgia went to Tuscaloosa to play Alabama. They went to Oxford to play Ole Miss. They went to Austin to play Texas. They got Tennessee at home. I mean, Georgia played a tough schedule, man. That 3 game stretch of Alabama, Ole Miss, you know what I'm saying, and Texas is probably the 3 hardest road games of any team in the country, man. Especially any contending team. And I'm glad Georgia was able to win the SEC, man. Like Texas, they ain't play nobody. Like, they come in their first year of the SEC, like I said, they avoid all those teams. It just wasn't a shit right if we would have been like, oh, that's our SEC champion. But nevertheless, man, both these teams are going to get in the playoffs. And obviously, both teams feel really good about their rosters and what they could do in the playoffs. So, we're going to see what happens. And for Georgia, they got to hope Carson Beck can come back soon. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all tonight. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I have LSU, NCAA content on my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Go Tigers.